Welcome to the program. Monica is joining with us to discuss about youth and leadership. What are the differences you see between today's youth and youth about 20 or 30 years back?
Youth of today is more self-reliant.
Mhm.
Youth is more, confident enough to walk to his or her unique path. His mind is not limited to any limitations. Rather, youth of 20 to 30 years back had a stereotype mindset, and the unique choices from career, from the life which there were. He was not very confident to walk into unique path because there were not many people around him or
Mhm.
her. So today's youth is more self-reliant, more aware, and more confident of his or her choices.
How technology has changed the way you think and react.
So technology has far more deep impact in our lives than we can ever imagine, even 15 years back. So
Mhm.
there are many celebrities, there are many influencers, there are many youth role models today, available on several social media platforms, which has, in fact, carved a totally new path for themselves and which have inspired us to look beyond what life has to offer. I'll take an example of gold medalist in track and field, Neeraj Chopra from India.
Mhm.
He won his first gold medal in javelin in track and field for India in Tokyo 2020. Now this has inspired, like a wave in youth, and not in the youth, in all most of the people in all age
Mhm.
groups in India and across the world. If
Mhm.
you hear his story, he was once an obese child. So from obese child to a fit, winning first ever gold in track and field, that's such an inspiring, story from him. I'm sure many people across the world through technology only got to know him.
Mhm.
And it is such a relentless attitude, from filled with grit and perseverance, that inspire everyone to follow the path. So technology definitely has inspired many people to go after their dreams, their goals relentlessly.
Mhm.
That is one, the how it has changed the way we behave, the change the way we react.
How these changes have effect for leadership.
So these changes have, made one person who is actually following them, the role models or influencers, more agile, more agile in their purpose. It's like not giving up, but getting up every time and following the path, no matter what is happening, no matter what life throws at you. So the leaders, youth leaders specifically, now they know that they are becoming more agile, more perseverant, and filled with more grit to walk to their unique path. And definitely such leaders, youth leaders in the future, are welcome because now they can see what they have gone through.
Do you think the learning opportunities for youth about leadership are enough, or there should be more opportunities they would need?
So, Christopher, as the world is expanding, there will definitely be requiring more and more such opportunities of learning platforms. The point here is not to provide more learning platforms just for the heck of it, but also see what value it is, providing to all the youth. So we must be continuously adding on more and more such platforms, seeing the youth that is coming up for the next leadership level. There are many such leadership levels. For each leadership levels, we must provide such learning platforms for them.
What we can do to help them?
So, Christopher, it is very important that while we are providing the learning platforms, we must also seek to provide the platforms where we can also use these platforms to help these learnings get into implemented in a practical manner. Now we are, going after their learning modules, but what happens is after learning, where do they implement? So we must create such models, maybe through community, maybe through social platforms, where they can implement their learning, this thing modules, where they have, where they'll imply. apply such learnings. Now, the point here is to continuously work on these two models. Let the old learning module get redundant, and let the new modules, when we are more aware, when we are absorbing more knowledge, what is happening around the globe, how is the leadership actually, or mentors, new mentors we bring in, and we bringing new knowledge. So there is a continuously flow of water, breaking down the old modules, bringing in the new modules, maintaining them, and then going forward. I think that will help continuously to stream in new knowledge within the youth.
Mhm. So, what is your message for the audience before we finishing up our interview?
So, for all the audiences, including youth, my message is to take risks in life. Anything when we want to create change, any big change would require definitely risk at one own level. One person who's taking risk, who has the capacity to create that change within himself or herself, can create that particular change or revolutionize the change outside of him or her. So for that we must be able to embrace our uniqueness and take risk in life.
Thank you, Monica, for your time and contribution. So, let's hope to
Thank you.
see you back again in our next copy as well. So, until that, take care and goodbye.
Sure, Christopher. Thank you for calling me again. Thank you so much.